Greetings, folks. And tonight we will be doing our first ever October recommended reading list. And the theme for this episode's October recommended reading list will be for Vault Comics. So, what I'll be showcasing today will be Vault Comics issues that are congruent with the month of October. And you'll see why. We're going to start off first with Resonant. It's a post-apocalyptic story, like where, like, kind of like that one movie on Netflix where you you have to be blind and junk so you don't see stuff, and the other one where no noise or else you get it. these monsters come and get you. I forgot a Quiet Place. Yeah, Quiet Place and Ladybird or some kind of bird. Bird Box. I think that's what it was called. Bird Box. Yeah, for Netflix. Bird Box. Oh my gosh, my memory sucks. Resident is much like this, where it's about a family who lives in a cabin in the woods where they're safe from the thing called the Resonant. Supposedly, the Resonant is something that comes in waves, and when it hits people, when people get hit by the resonant wave or frequency, they all go crazy and just imagine bad things, and just bad things happen. And this family is safe in the woods where from the Resonant. However, one of the kids has an illness, and Papa's got to go get some medicine or something to help with taking care of the kid. And you know what that means: getting yourself exposed to a post-apocalyptic world where, you know, most of your troubles are gonna be other people who got affected by the Resonant. And the birds or the cicadas are like these bugs that can tell you when the resonant wave is coming. Yeah, it's written by David Andre. I believe it's art by Alejandro Aragon, and Jason Wordy and Daron Bennett. All right. Next in the list, The Plot, also by Vault Comics. It is written by Morrissey, and the plot is basically the main character is well, I won't say he's the main character, but the uncle, his brother and sister-in-law gets murdered, so he has to take care of his niece and nephews, and he decides to take them to their ancestral home to you know, keep them safe and stuff. But the problem is, living in that Stephen King kind of neck of the woods where they're at, where there's swamp and all sorts of problems, as you can see in the cover, it don't look too good for the family. Yeah, so it's like family secrets, ancient family secrets, someplace I imagine in the East Coast where swamps and bogs are exposed. And I'm pretty sure it's going to have something to do with Native American burial grounds too, like Stephen King novel. Anyway, it's supposed to be one of the hottest horror comics under the Vault banner, Nightfall banner, which, because of COVID, it should have finished a while ago, but you know, kind of delayed things logistically. Any rate, yeah, this was the hit from last year, and now it's finishing. It should be finishing up sometime at the end of the year, but yeah, you guys need to get caught up on this. Next is for my Lovecraft fans. This is a Black Stars Above, which is a cosmic horror story. The lady is the main character is this lady who's a fur trapper way back in the 1887 time frame. You know, during that era in America. You know. Anyways, you know, the times are changing. Trapping ain't, for fur ain't, doing too well. But I think she got a way out of boredom or whatever, trying to make money by delivering a package. But like with anything Lovecraft, it's it's more what the unknown kind of thing is. What's gonna scare the hell out of you? It's gonna grab you, gonna kill you, and there's something in the woods that wants something she got. Yeah, so it's again fear of the unknown. That it is. I believe that they called it in the mount. It's kind of like the mountain of madness meets the Revenant. Like Leonardo DiCaprio in a cosmic horror situation, that kind of thing, except as a chick. All right, yeah, Black Stars Above. Next, a ninja vampire tale that takes place in the future. So it's kind of like a cyberpunk ninja vampire situation going on. You can't go wrong with vampires, ninjas, and cyberpunk at the same time. Enough said, really. You know what I mean? How cool is that? Vampires in the future in cyberpunk. Yeah, that's like Blade Runner meets Ninja Assassin meets The Lost Boys or Blade. Cool. That's all y'all need to know. Shoot. Okay, check it out. And then there is Vampire the Masquerade. Yeah, if you guys ever played Vampire back in the day, you guys will know that you guys will probably be more in the know of what to expect, like the different clans of vampires that there are, like the Toreador, the Malkavians, and the oh my gosh, I forget already. There's just too doggone many of them. Well, yeah, yeah, they're. This is a book based on Vampire the Masquerade game, role-playing game from the World of Darkness, under the White Wolf banner back in the day. I don't know if it's still White Wolf, but when I was a teenager playing Vampire the Masquerade, it was under White Wolf. So yeah, I believe they're currently in issue 3. I'll be showcasing each and every single one of these series throughout the week or throughout the month at least, so you guys can see the rest of the covers and what's going on. Okay, but yeah, so for those guys who played Vampire the Masquerade back in the day, and probably those who just like vampires, this is probably the book for you. See, notice how it's the second vampire book we got under Vault Comics. I'm a sucker for that kind of thing. I think this is the last book of the recommended reading list under the Nightfall banner. That's Autumnal. From my understanding, this is one of those situations where it's a haunted house or haunted hotel, and yeah, I haven't really gotten to reading it just yet. Not yet, but it was in the CBSI hot list, top 10 for when it first came out a couple weeks back. So it's a pretty hot book. I would recommend if you guys could get a copy of it, probably even the second print that come out, and you know how I feel about second prints. You pick it up, read it, and yeah, especially since it's a horror thing. Anything under the Nightfall banner, as you can see, is a horror themed situation. So yeah, that's the kind of thing that you're going to want to pick up under the Vault banner for the month of October, since it, autumn makes sense. It's a seasonal horror book, so why not give it a gander? Well, this concludes tonight's segment of the October recommended reading list. And this is the Vault Comics theme. I'll be doing. I'll try to do Image tomorrow. If not Image tomorrow, then another company. But Image will definitely be there. Okay. All right. That's all I got. Until the next video. Ciao. Thank you for watching.